And my friend just sent me a video of the Pokemon Legend Arceus thing. Like, I didn't see that
Yeah, yeah.
shit.
You
Like,
watched that? No, yeah, you watched that?
yeah,
You seen that shit, bro?
You haven't seen
nah.
Legend Arceus yet? What? You're the Pokemon guy, right? All right, let's chat that then. Fuck it. What do you guys think? How you guys feeling about? All right, we'll start.
Um,
How do you guys feel about Brilliant Diamond and Shine and Pearl?
I hate the art style still. I can't get over it. It looks so weird.
Bro, they did
The
my
little
girl
chibi
Cynthia
cat heads.
horrendous. Oh,
Yeah,
please.
it looks so ass, but then like when they show like them in battle, like it looks
Sick.
alright.
It looks alright. It looks like pretty normal. I feel like, but
Yeah.
regular, it's like this dick, this bad. Bro.
No,
Yeah.
to me, it looks kind of mid overall. Like,
There's
I don't
a-
know. They did add like that new thing, like to the underground
Yeah.
adventure thing, where there's like also like Roman Pokemon there, which is kind of cool. But like, I don't know.
how much you
That's
gonna
not
use
selling
that
the
though?
game to me.
How much you
Yeah,
gonna use that though is my question. Is like you might check it out like once or twice if you're just trying to catch a bunch of different Pokemon. But for me,
right.
I'm just gonna play through Diamond. I'm just gonna the story and just catch. I already know the kind of team that I want to build. I'm gonna build the team, beat the Elite Four, call it like wrap it up, call it a day. I probably won't be
I have
playing
a
it any
feeling.
extent.
I have a weird like theory that it's gonna be like increased shiny chances in those like cavern
Ah,
things.
because
That's what I reckon.
it's overworld mons and shit like that too.
I have a weird feeling it'll
It's
be
a-
increased shiny chance.
Honestly, like, I think one of the cool features, which is I guess like kind of average as well, is like the following of the mons actually looks like half decent. I mean, like obviously it's probably like a lot less pressure on the game in terms of like actual hardware requirements to make like that
Yep.
kind of style of mon follow you, but like I don't know how much of a selling point it is. I just think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, I always like the following of the Mon thing,
Yeah,
especially if you like rolling with a shiny.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's just gonna be like a good Sinnoh adventure, and that's about it. It's gonna be just going back to Diamond. I don't know
I
how.
feel
I
like
hope that
though,
won't
now that
change
I'm
too
thinking
much.
about it, like if I'm ever gonna play through like the Sinnoh region again,
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna play Pokemon
I
Platinum.
know. Yeah,
I mean, that's why I like 100%. Platinum is fucking sick. Like Platinum is such a good game too. Like those games, Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl have held up so well, as well. Like they've been hella fun too.
Yeah,
Well,
like if I'm gonna replay a Pokemon game, there's only like a couple I do, like Pokemon Emerald,
Yep.
Platinum,
Yep.
Black and White 2, maybe, Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yep.
Those are probably the only ones that I'd want to go back and play.
Bro, you should play MMO. I've been playing that recently with my
I have
friend.
tried it.
Like it's basically just like
tried it,
all
yeah.
5 of those games in one, and there's like a GTS with like actual like money and shit like that too. So like, like it's been hella fun. Me and my friend just been playing a bunch of Pokemon MMO, and it's just been like you just fuck about and you're like we started both in Hoenn, and like I think after the 4th gym you can just like travel to a different place if you want and start your adventure there too. So like. I don't know. It just seemed hella fun. Especially because like all the games you named, like the game, like Pokemon MMO is built upon on all of them at the same time. So
Yeah,
pretty neat.
fitting
Alright.
because they're the best ones in the series.
Yeah, well, that's it. Legends Arceus though. What do you fucking feel about that?
Oh man,
like that
I
one.
don't know.
I don't know, dude. That game is sus.
It's
I don't know.
yeah, go for it.
I don't know. I think it's cool. Like the new battle mechanics, kind of cool. Like the fact
Yeah.
that you can like buff and then attack in the same turn.
That's what I thought was sick.
That's just kind of broken. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. If you pull up in belly drum and then attack, I don't know. That might be kind of broken.
Blow some on back.
I don't know. Someone just might get smacked immediately. And I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it's cool that like the Pokemon can like attack you and shit. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
bro, what's gonna happen when you get belly drummed?
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that Urzing gonna pull up belly drum, fucking guts ability, flame orb on. It's over, bro.
Oh,
Facade,
God.
dead.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I need to see more. And like the thing is like what's the gameplay loop gonna be like? Like what's do you actually explore the whole region? Is there like side quests?
Yeah.
Are there gyms? Probably not.
Mm.
I would expect it to be like I saw this theory that actually looks really good. Whereas like it's kind of like Breath of the Wild in a sense where you go to these temples around the region and you collect the Arceus plates, something like that.
Ooh,
Would
that's
be
a shit.
interesting.
So I think from like the Arceus movie, Jabroni Arceus is like, oh, if I have all, like, if he has all the plates, then obviously like he has all the power, he can do whatever he wants. But I guess then maybe
Right.
like Arceus is like come down and he's like, oh, where are my plates? And then like,
I'm gonna guess that there's gonna be a new form of Arceus.
yeah,
That's
Yeah,
my guess.
because I thought it was weird that they didn't show Arceus.
they didn't show
in the
Arceus at all.
trailer. I was expecting them to,
Also, like with
especially at the end when they were like kind of panning out and showing the sky.
I was like, well,
Yep.
surely he's gonna come down from the sky at some point, right? And show what's up. I thought when they like at the very end of the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl like reveal, where like they had like the Dialga and Palkia, like the blue and like the pink. I thought like they were gonna be like primal versions or like
Right.
a new version of the Mon. Nah, fuck them. It's just the art, eh? I was like, come on, bro. Like now's your chance. You're remaking the game. You did it with like I guess you did it with like Omega Root, like Aurus. Like surely you should be you should do something like and add some sort of additional like diamond and Dialga and Palkia there too.
I was low key expecting to see Garantina.
Yeah, I think they might add the distortion world to the games. I don't know how
mean,
plausible that is, but maybe.
Giratina was in base.
He's in the base game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he just doesn't have the
origin form, right?
transformed. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no Distortion World in Diamond and Pearl. It was just after you beat the Elite Four, you go to where his cave and he's
in
there.
a cave. Yeah. What's up? Pull up.
I would hope that they put the extra effort in to do the Distortion World, but I don't know. It's Pokemon Company. Who knows?
You can tell, bro. The revenue is in Legends Arceus. Like you can tell all the money is going into Legends Arceus. Like it's without a doubt like that's the game that if Legends Arceus doesn't bang like as much as they want it to, I think like Pokemon TPCI is and Game Freak are kind of like not as well off as they probably could have been. I mean, Pokemon's always gonna make money though. Like that's the crazy part.
Wasn't Sword and Shield like one of the best selling Pokemon games?
That's what I'm saying though. Everyone's like, fuck, boycott Sword and Shield, and then everyone fucking bought that shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's Pokemon on the Switch. Like everyone was excited for it. So
yeah. Also interesting how like they obviously they made the special note like competitive play will still be in Sword and Shield, and the two games also connect to Pokemon Home, which is kind of interesting in there too, in a sense. Like Legends Arceus connecting to Pokemon Home is kind of wild. Get myself a Basculegion, bro. Fucking pull up. I think that's a demon.
Oh man,
Yeah, I think it
Legion
cool.
is lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see the Pokédex entry or like what they were talking about with that Pokemon?
That Bastion is like,
it
it gains power from the Bastion that die in the river.
Yeah, it says that it evolves because it gets possessed by the restless souls of other Basculin in their school that have perished during their journey upstream.
Like what? Like what?
Jeez.
And it can keep swimming forever because like it has the determination or some shit from all the Basculin that died.
Friendship.
That's it. Yeah, for all the I'm like, yo, this Basculin hard as fuck, bro. Like, hold on.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see like other forms of Pokemon.
I think the game
like at the moment, because like we've only seen Pokemon from different regions get new forms, not the Sinnoh region. So I wonder if we're gonna get new Sinnoh Pokemon forms, but
I don't know. I think
it's cool.
I think it's cool how first of all it's in like the Sinnoh before Sinnoh was Sinnoh. You get it?
Yeah.
Like it's pretty neat how like they're releasing like Gen 4 game now. And then like they're gonna like they're also like later in the year they're releasing or like at the start of next year they're releasing like the prequel to everything I suppose. But also I think like the gameplay loop is just gonna be like here's a mission and the mission is catch a Mon or battle the Mon X amount of times or see the Mon use a particular move. And like it's gonna be like the whole idea of like researching the wildlife in a sense. I think that's going to probably be the majority gameplay loop. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of like evil, like people that want to like capture Arceus and use him for bad shit or whatever. That'd be my guess. But like,
it's like some of the like important characters that they've shown off are like they look similar to the characters in Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
One of the people there looks like a female version of Cyrus, and like one of the guys, it looks like he's like a samurai looking dude, but he looks like Professor Rowan.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So I assume that there's going to be
Yeah.
some shenanigans regarding that.
Yeah, I guess my big concern is the gameplay loop though. Like if it's just gonna be like an open world Pokemon game that has like really like middling like quests, like oh catch a Shinx, and then you return back to the professor like a quarter Shinx, and then you go to the next quest and it's like catch a or challenge a Luxray and kill the Luxray, and then you go back to the professor and you do the same thing. Like if that's the back and forth, then I'd be kind of like upset if that was the whole gameplay loop.
Yeah.
Like surely there's like
Yeah.
surely there is like a shrine kind of thing like you mentioned where it's like you can get power ups, you can get like specific things or whatever like that. But I gotta say though, the battle system seems pretty cool in the sense that like you can stack up multiple turns in a row of like your mon, or like the way that the battle system works kind of seems like more akin to what people may have expected Pokemon to be. Like, you know, speed,
The strong style and the agile
that
style.
shit's fucking whack. I'm gonna kick it to you. That shit's whack. But the whole like turn order thing, how you can have like, oh, you Lucario can have like 2 turns in a row. That stuff seems kind of neat, and how like it might have should have been even at that too.
You know what would be cool though is if you're able to play like online and go into other people's worlds and you can walk around with other people and like help them defeat a Pokemon or something.
That's what I kind of thought the big
They-
raid things would be.
They never like
Yeah.
exclusively. Well, they just said that ranked isn't. So I'm sure there might
Online,
be. No. Yeah, online.
All they said was ranked is going to stay at Sword and
Sword and
Shield.
Shield. Yeah.
But definitely seems like that'd be sick as fuck. Imagine you pull up Ursaring there, fucking beat your ass. I roll into Ursaring, slip my throat, and I'm back at the fucking the start of it, man. Like fuck that, man. It just kind of, I don't know. The game just it has heavy Breath of the Wild vibes, like heavy, like Breath of the Wild vibes, and I guess that's like hella like I don't not necessarily
At least-
concerning, but like frustrating in a sense.
At least the game's not 5 frames per second anymore. I mean, it's
Yeah,
still not great, but
yeah.
at least it's better than what they
Yeah,
showed
we'll
initially.
fucking see. We never know, bro. The wild area in the trailers was cracking, and the wild area in
Yeah.
the game ran at -2 frames a second. Like,
Or one thing that I kind of identified when I was playing the DLC for Sword and Shield with the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra is that it essentially makes the whole DLC, the wild area, you can like, there's Pokemon walking around everywhere, you can walk up to them, battle them and all that. But what I found to be kind of a glaring issue, I guess in terms of gameplay it's not an issue, but visually it looked jarring, was that the lack of stuff on the map. It was like
Yeah.
very bare.
yeah,
And I've noticed that a lot with Legends Arceus, so I hope that I don't think they're going to be changing much right now, but I mean, it kind of sucks if you're walking from A to B and there's like nothing in between except for some Pokemon, a couple of trees, and a rock. Like, bro, it's kind of like boring. Like, have some
Yeah.
secrets. Like, you know, you could interact with the world, move stuff around, kind of like a Legend of Zelda kind of thing. How you can actually interact with the world.
Yeah.
Something like that would be cool. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
guess that-
that.
I
That's
think
fair.
Yeah.
I think like I would hope that the world just feels like full. You know, like it feels
Yeah.
like
Right.
there's always mons around. Like not necessarily like full to the point where like you're gonna be in like a million different battles or whatever, every
Yeah.
like 2 seconds. But more so just like when I'm walking around, it's like there are things to my left and right. There are things in front and behind me, and there's more things to do than just like, oh, there's a Gibble, go catch the Gibble, man. Like
Make the world feel lived in.
yeah. Like that third person like mon catching thing is pretty sick, but there's no way you're pulling up to like a fucking like a Luxray that's just been beating your ass. You're gonna throw a little Pokeball at it, it's gonna like catch it. I think a lot of the time like you're gonna have to fight the mon first before you can even think about catching it. I do like how like
Right.
the little like the Pokeball animation like it's like hella old school. And like how
Yeah.
like when
Firework.
it clicks, like it pops instead of the stars that pop up, it pops like the little like firework. I think that's really neat. How like they've even gone to that extent. But I don't know. I think like even like in the images they posted of the 2 main protagonists, like their clothes looked hella jagged. I don't know. Like I don't know if they just didn't smooth things yet, or they haven't got to that point where like they're finalizing like the aesthetic or the art of the game or whatever. But like to me, I don't know, like that might just be like a me thing or whatever, but like the clothes just didn't look like, or at least like the clothes, which is probably just a representation of what the game was probably going to be, like didn't necessarily look like the most like smoothed out, but I guess it might be like an aesthetic aesthetic thing at that too.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I pointed out because I was watching it last night with Dylba and Cobby, but we
Yeah.
were in a Discord call and we were all watching it together. And that's one thing I noticed, and then Jacob kind of agreed, is like with Legends Arceus, there's no outlines around everything.
Yeah, that's
everything
I think
looks
that's what I
just
mean.
super weird.
That's what I think.
Yeah, like
I'm
it's
meaning.
so odd looking. It would have been so nice if there was like a black outline around everything, like what we're used to.
Yeah, I think
So,
that's
yeah,
exactly what I'm
again,
thinking about because everything just seems
Pretty
like
jarring.
yeah, I think everything just seems a little jagged. You know, I think that's what
Yeah.
that's what the positive of having an out, even like a thin outline of the mons does is like
Yeah.
it like cleans things up.
Either way, any criticisms that we have, I'm still gonna play it.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
They've won me. Like I fucking hate it. Like there will never not be a Pokemon game that I purchase. I'll purchase every fucking Pokemon game, like main series
Yeah,
game
exactly.
or. Like, I just hope that like this Legends Arceus thing isn't necessarily like a one-off, and we get one of these for like every region's prequel. There's some sort of like Kanto. We get like an OG Kanto from back in the day.
They
or
could
like
do a really good one for Hoenn with
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. Yeah, they could do a
you know,
really
and then you
good
could
one
actually
with
have
that.
like a full. They could have like a boss battle where it's like you have the three of them actually like fighting each other, and like you have to kind of like.
And then
stop it or
Deoxys
something.
comes down from space and you gotta kill Deoxys.
Yeah, bro. You got he takes you to space and you die because the technology hasn't arrived yet where you can breathe in space or some shit. Like you just like and you just faint and go back to the campsite and Professor's like, "You okay?"
Oh, and I could just imagine like unlocking the Reggies and all that shit. Oh, it'd be so sick.
Yeah, like I think that I just hope that it isn't just like Legends Arceus is a one-off. Like that's it. I hope that like the Legends series of games continues and they go to each region. Maybe not like we're gonna have 4 games in Sinnoh, but it's like 1 game per region that comes out every like couple like 3-4 years or whatever. And then I guess 1 game in every region where it's like a throwback or like a massive prequel kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that.
But I would really like to see them. I'd really like to see them do Gen 5 stuff again because I think Black and White is kind of underappreciated,
Mm-hmm.
especially Black and White 2. Black and White 2, I think, is actually a really good game.
I don't know. I
White
feel
1
like a lot of people nowadays
Yeah,
Like,
I'd agree with
are
that.
more in favor of Black and White 2. Like they think
Yeah.
that that's the best game.
I think people have come around to it. I think at the start it was
Yeah.
like, this game sucks. Because that was my opinion. I remember playing it at the start. I was like, this game's trash. But then as like I came back later and I played it and I was like, actually, this is actually really like fun and it's a really good. Like, I hated the aesthetic, like the art style. Initially.
Yeah, the art style is what turned me off from it.
And then
it's
like I
actually
think
it's kind of tricky as well. Like it's
Yeah.
actually one of the more difficult Pokemon games as well.
yeah, that's isn't like the first gym like a poison gym or some shit. I think maybe in Black and White too
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah,
I
it is in
remember,
Black and White too.
Yeah, I remember that, and I was like, "Fuck! How the fuck do you deal with a poison gym that early on?" You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
you
you have
I
to
don't think-
go. You have
I
to
don't think
run
there is a
head.
psychic or
No, you have to run like head first at it. I think it is, and just like hope you get.
yeah, you have to
something
like
out of
brute
it.
force it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that like kind of deters a little like a fair few people because I think like for the most part, Pokemon gyms is like the gyms there and like the mons in the routes before it are like there's potentially something
Good against it.
Yeah, there's something
Yeah.
that's
The thing
available
about
there.
Black and White is why a lot of people didn't like it initially is because Black and White like only had new Pokemon initially.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true.
They didn't have a lot of the old mons in it, which kind of push
People weren't
a lot of
comfortable.
people away.
They weren't comfortable.
But I
with
think
that
Black
at
and
all.
White 2 Black and White 2 fixed that issue a bit. I think they added more
They did.
older mons and it was a more balanced game. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like the first area has like Mareep and Riolu and
Riolu,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Bugging. Fucking Riola at the start. Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, you can get Riolu before the first gym. It's crazy.
I think didn't they do that with like bro? I never realized that. I like playing through Platinum again. Like you could get Gibble like so early on. In those games, you can get Gibble
Yeah.
like so early on. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you get the bike and you got cut. Actually, yeah, well you get the bike after cut. So as
Yeah.
soon as you get the bike, you can get it.
I
Yeah.
think it's after like the second
Yeah.
gym after Gardenia. You can
After you beat. Yep.
and you just go and then get. I was like, oh, cause that's wild because Gibble is like, that Garchomp is nasty strong too. So like.
Mhm.
Holy shit! And I was like, "Whoa, hold on, that's kind of nice with it." You know what I'm saying? But
Garchomp, my boy. I love Garchomp. He's sick.
I'm excited for Legends Arceus though. I think like a fresh take on the Pokemon franchise is what's been required. I just hope that it isn't like bare bones or barren or like hella fucking boring, and it's just like whatever kind of stuff. Like, that's
Yeah,
my
it has to have
biggest
a good
concern.
story.
Yeah, I mean, I think the story's gonna be cracking. I don't know. I feel like the
And
story will be banging.
exploration has to be fun. There has to
Yeah.
be like lots of exploration. Yeah.
Let me like fall down a hole and go into a cave, and there's like a fucking golem that has like evil eyes and wants like roll me over or some shit. I don't know. Let me experience like random
like-
shit like that.
It's like the Crown Tundra DLC on Sword and Shield. Like that actually was really good. There was lots
Yeah.
of exploration, and the story was kind of interesting. Even though that giant pisshead Pokemon's kind of lame, but you know,
Calyrex.
Calyrex.